Hello, good afternoon, welcome to Community Brokers. My name is Mohammed. In this video, I'm going to go over some certain tips of emergency first aid guide with the American Red Cross. I'm just going to begin by going through some of the instructions that what I was taught and what I could give you by going over the booklet. This is by no means, watching this video, you can become professional with doing CPR or anything. It's just a guidance for helping people out, just to give you basic knowledge of it. Always recommend taking a real course and actually going through it. It's better to take a course, get certified, and then know what to do than just watching a video and just doing it. It's not really going to help because you don't really know what the proper way of doing it is. Again, this is just for guidance, just for informational purposes. So let's begin. American Red Cross will give you a booklet, such as this one, which I actually separated to show you guys in this video. This will give you, like, for example, if you want to put an emergency phone number, contact number, police, fire, doctor, poison control center, they will always give you that number, hospital. It's always good to have it in that book that they give you because it's give you at least, like if somebody does find it, you will have this information and know who this item or stuff belongs to. You add your cell phone number, cell phone, prescribed medication, allergy information should also be there if it applies to you. That's one part. It's a table of contents. We're going to be covering a lot of items. For example, recovery positions, 911 local emergency numbers, conscious choking, unconscious choking, heat, electrical, chemical burns. We're just going to go over certain things. Diabetic emergency, epidemic objects, frostbite, hypothermia, heat cramps, heat exhaustion. These are all the things that we're going to cover. Now, we have to choose the three things when responding to an emergency, which is very important. The 3 C's that check, call, care. Whenever you come to a scene, the first thing you need to do, you have to check the scene for safety. Is the scene safe? If the scene is safe, then you call 911 or the local emergency number to activate the EMS, the emergency response, emergency medical technician, EMT, or emergency response team to come to help you out, or emergency management system as well as called. Care, you have to care for that person. If you're there at that time, care for that person, or if you have anyone else, actually what a lot of people do, when they check the scene for safety and the scene is safe, they have somebody else call 911 because it does give you at least a heads up to help out that person and do the right thing, the last one, start caring for that person. If you're, like the state over here, if you're alone, you may have to decide whether to call 911 or give the care before you call. Sometimes the conscious person will tell you not to call 911. You may not always be sure what to do. If the person is unconscious, stay calm and call 911 or the local emergency number immediately. Look for a medical identification bracelet or necklace. A lot of people do have identification bracelets and necklaces on them. It will tell you exactly what that person has. For example, high blood pressure, diabetes, whatever it is, you'll know. If you're alone, call first. 911 or the local emergency number. An unconscious adult or adults 12 years or older, a child or infant where you see collapse suddenly, and an unconscious infant or child known to be at high risk for heart problems, I should say. Call first situations are likely to be a cardiac emergency, such as a sudden cardiac arrest, except in children who collapse suddenly. Care first, if you're alone, call care first, that is, give 2 minutes of care, then call 911 local emergency number for an unconscious person, you're going to be 12 years old, any victim of drowning. Call for situations that are likely to be related to breathing emergency. If you are alone and have to leave that person for any reason, such as to call for help to get an automatic arterial defibrillator or AED, place the person in the recovery position. This will help the airway remain open and clear if the person vomits. That's one part. This is the recovery positions. As you can see in the picture, if the person is unconscious but breathes normally, irregular gasping or swallow breathing, and non-normal breathing, and a head, neck, or back injury is not suspected, place the person in a recovery position. If a head, neck, or back injury is suspected, move the person to his or her side while keeping the head, neck, or back in a straight line, by placing the person in a modified high arm as in endangered spine, Haynes position. How to call 911 local emergency, stay calm. Obviously, that's one of the most important steps. Provide the following information when calling 911. Your name, your phone number, what happened, your exact location, how many people are injured, the condition of the injured people, what help first aid is being given. After you give all the information to the dispatcher, do not hang up until the dispatcher tells you to. That's one part. An area obstruction, If a lot of people, when they eat, they do have an airway obstruction, the Red Cross directly recommends that you take a course to learn how to respond to choking. And that is very important because you can break somebody's ribs, you can hurt them more. What you're doing, better to take a course and learn it properly rather than just, like I said before, just watch YouTube videos and see how they do it. It's an excellent way of learning it, but doing it practically makes a person much better understanding than just watching online. Conscious choking, adult and child. What to look for? Clutching throat with one or both hands. That's universal sign. Unable to cough, speak, or breathe. Coughing weakly or mainly high-pitched sounds. What to do? Check the scene and the person. Send somebody to call 911 or the local emergency number and get permission to give care. If coughing, encourage this person to continue coughing. If an adult or child is unable to cough, speak, or breathe, lean the person towards and give 5 back blows with the level heel of your hand. Give 5 quick upper abdominal thrust. Place thumb side of the fist against mid side of the abdomen, just above the navel. Grab fist and another hand. Repeat back blows and abdominal thrust until object is forced out and the person breathes or coughs forcefully to her own. Person becomes unconscious. That's one way. If a person becomes unconscious, call 911 if you have not already done so, and give care for unconscious choking, adult or unconscious child. Go to unconscious choking, page 7 is another page, and they will show you exactly what to do. But other than that, before we move forward, this is about it for the video. I'll have other videos following to finish the book, what I'm going to give you as well. Other than that, thank you again, guys, for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, please comment, like, subscribe. I'll try my best to help you guys out as much as possible. Thank you again, guys, for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.